In this video, I continue with our way to solve the problem of consistency in the layout using HTML, and this time we're going to talk about divisions. This is the second of the HTML elements that are used for layouts. In fact, it's the preferred method today. The reason for that is that tables are not very flexible. They're very structured, and they're great for structured data, large amounts of structured data, but for the average page layout, it's much more flexible to use divs, and we're going to see why as we go along here. So this is what we had already with tables, and as you're going to see, we're going to be pretty close to the same structure using divs. In one way, it might seem like 6 of one, half dozen of the other, but in fact, you're going to see the advantages to having the divs in a moment. So I go into here, again, there's nothing specifically in WordPress itself to help us with divs. We have to do it manually. And again, that means working in the HTML mode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and show you some div structure in a text editor separately from WordPress. All right, here's our div structure. Now you'll notice there's a lot less coding than there was for tables because we don't need rows and we don't need cells, we don't need any of that. It's all done with these divs. Now I have a container div, what I call an overarching div called product info here. And here's its ending tag right down here. So it's encompassing all of these, and we need that in order to separate it from the image. In effect, we're producing a second column. So the image is column number 1, kind of, and then this div is going to be column number 2, and everything in here is inside that second column, if you want to think in table structure again. All right, so we've got all our divs. Let's do this. We're going to copy this, and then we're going to paste it. Go back over to here. Let's take out all of this, and we're going to paste this in. Now I've got my indicator of where to put the PayPal button, but I don't have anything here for the image. The reason for that is all I have to do is insert the image and align it over to the left. Okay, there's no special div for it because I can do that through WordPress. So I just do my upload insert. Already got it in my gallery. Now remember, before we didn't have alignment in a table, but now we do need to align it left. So it's going to be left. Product info is going to be right. Don't need a link URL in this case. And there we go. And there's our image. Now I update this, and I'm going to refresh the page. Now remember, I gave the same names to each of the divs that I did to each of the cells again. So notice that we still have our formatting in here just fine. The CSS, the styling is working just fine. The one difference you'll notice, there aren't any of those gray lines in between each of our divisions here. That's because in this particular theme, it automatically put that line on table cells, but it doesn't do it for these divs. I can certainly add that into the style sheet if I wanted for these divs, but we won't worry about that right now. There's a little bit of a space up here at the top. We want to get rid of that. And the way to do that is, it's actually a paragraph. WordPress wraps everything in paragraph tags. In fact, if we do this right now, if I go and inspect this element, you're going to see there's our image right there. You see it highlights it. That's what this Firebug plugin does for Firefox. So it highlights that image, and you can see there's a P there. It's added a paragraph. That wasn't in there originally, and you won't actually see it if we cut back to here. There is no paragraph. You can't see it there. It's added automatically by WordPress. So in order to overcome that margin, you can see, if I mouse over that, there's a margin there. That's what the yellow is. And that's what's forcing down this area here. This is all working with style sheeting. All I have to do is go back to here. I'm just going to get rid of Firebug for a moment. I'm going to force this to be its own paragraph, and I'm going to style it. And I'm going to say, margin 0 pixels. I'm going to take out any margin. This will override the style sheet. And I put my P here, the ending tag for the P. I do update. And there we've got a nice flush text up at the top. Now again, there's a lot here we could do with styling. And the reason we can do it, again, let's take a look in Firebug here. The reason we can do that is, see, class equals material. And when I highlight this div, there's my material rules, the rules for anything named material. And I can change all of that and work with it in my style sheet to make it exactly the way I want. That's what the flexibility of divs offers for you. There's much more you can do with them. You could change them. We could, in fact, flip these. Let's try that, actually, just for fun. Let's flip these. So I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to take this image right here. All right, so here's our image, right? And I can take that, and I can actually try changing its alignment. I can say align right, okay? And I can switch them. There you go. There's other things I would probably want to do. I'd want to make this one definitely go left. I don't even have to change it right now. I still get the plate on the right. You couldn't do that with a table, right? You'd have to go in physically into every single table. You know, you've got 100 products. You'd have to go into every single table and change that, move the one column over to the right. So it's not flexible at all compared with divs. So that's a good reason for using divs as your way of structuring your HTML and your layout.